My last video on Smosh Out of Context was whack, although I don't think I should have expected anything else. And since then, so many people have asked me to do more, including a couple of friends of mine. You know exactly who you are. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty hyped for this. I'm in a bit of a silly, goofy mood, and I'm so ready, and I just want to get into it. But before we start, I wanted to let you know that I have a gaming channel. There's a link in the description below. You should go check that out, as well as check out my Patreon, where you can see some uncut versions of my reactions, and you can hear me swear, uncensored. Isn't that great? Also follow me on Blue Sky, right now, immediately. I'm scared, I'm nervous, and I am excited.
My little, tiny little balls.
That is quite a clip to... What a wild, concerning, and honestly on-brand start. I don't know how you would action that. I don't want to know. And you know what? Sometimes these out-of-context clips make me be like, oh, I just want to know what made them say that. I don't want to know.
I am a Bussy fan.
Oh my God, Anthony.
I am a...
That's where that's leaving? Okay, I mean, fair enough. I guess I just wouldn't have thought that to be so explicit, but good for you. I'm happy for you, Mr. Padilla.
How's your penis, bro?
No, you say, really good. Thank you for asking. You know what? You're not a real friend if you're not constantly checking on the state of your friend's genitals, right? Is that something you do regularly, Ruby? You're just like, you see a friend, you're like, hey, girl, so good to see you. How's the puss doing? That's how girls interact, right? Yeah. Because I know I'm just constantly like, hey, bro, how's that cock hanging? Oh, I don't even want to see. You make me say these things, Smosh, and I hate you for it. As though I could just not say them. No, they're forced out of me. Why does he kind of look good in that? Was that real, or was that... That was... I kind of just felt like clothes creaking. Maybe he just ripped ass. But I guess you got so many people on set and you're all so close. They gotta have so many farts on the outtakes, right?
This dick!
That was so emphatic.
And all of a sudden he'd like climb around and I'd be like, where'd you go?
Is he talking about, it's like a smash pass, maybe? Because he's like, oh, he's gonna climb around and disappear. Yeah, I mean, the thing I hate most when I'm just, no, you know what? I'm not even gonna finish that sentence. I'm gonna leave it all to your imagination, okay? I'm not gonna be responsible for that. Also, like, I don't even know what to say about Damien. I mean, fair enough, just, shout it from the rooftops.
Oh my God!
What even is that? So what confuses me about that is that there was a bunch of people just laughing like, oh my God, this is so funny and expected. And other people being like, what the f is he doing? Is he okay? Do I need to call a name? Is this an episode? The outfits they end up in confuse me and make me happy at the same time. And this looks so comfortable, I kind of want it.
Hi. It's good to see you again. I'm your ass, nose, and taint doctor.
Hate that.
Are they looking okay?
That's a wide variety of ass, nose, and taint. Like ass and taint, I guess, makes sense, but nose, the ant doctor. I mean, I don't know if you guys know this, but the ass and the taint are actually at different ends of the body from the nose. They don't, I hope, have connections in the plumbing department. That would be awful. I realize I'm not even a minute into this compilation and I'm already talking about how awful it would be if the nose was connected to the ass. So... that's where we're at with both my content and Smosh.
Are they looking okay?
No. Oh God. I never want a doctor to have that tone of voice with anything like, oh doc, I'm really worried. Is my ass looking okay? Yeah, you bet it is. It's looking better than okay, baby. Oh, I don't even want... Why am I saying these things, bro? That's the tiniest little horn.
Would you like to see how far I can fit this wand down my throat?
Are they meant to be Snape? And no, that's not, I don't want to see that, because it just reminded me of Snape. Now can you imagine Professor Snape giving dirty talk in the bedroom? Because I can't. Oh my God, I was about to do a Snape impression, but the way I do a Snape impression is by starting by going, Mr. Potter. And when I'm talking about dirty talk in bed and him shoving a wand down his throat, I don't think I should start my Snape impression with Mr. Potter. Oh no. Hey, okay, well, that's the grapefruit technique.
He found me in the bathroom with a celery stick up my ass, f***ing a pink sprinkled donut.
So they are just, it's not me, they're just kind of obsessed with things going in asses and taints, just in general. Hopefully not things going into taints, but I'm not gonna rule it out for them.
Booty! Booty!
Oh, well, Yeah, there you go. Is this just on theme? Is this just a planned compilation? Because we just had ass and taint doctor followed by shoving a celery stick up your ass, followed by them just going, booty, yeah, butt, booty. Are you guys trying to tell us something? Is the SMOSH, is it an acronym? Does it stand for something? And do I want to know what that something would be?
Now this meowth is hung.
Oh, no, God, dude. Don't know if y'all have ever seen a cat penis. They're weird. They're terrifying. And if you knew, you would not want to see a big one, a hung one. Wow, excuse me. I did not realize 33 meters, a 33 meter tall meowth. I know it says Gigantamax, but that's horrifying. Why are you looking at that and being like, damn, yeah. No, get away from me.
You call them lips, I call them the gateway.
Bro, he looks so good though, but
It's not what goes in.
it's what comes out. What do you mean? I call my lips the gateway. Oh, but it's not about what goes into the gateway. It's about what comes out. Vomit? Is that what you're talking about?
A woman's mouth is not for the exiting of words, but for the entrance of a man's dick.
There is a lot of spit. Well, that's what's coming out of the gateway, I guess. What the hell is that? Stop! Why is she, what is... So, here's the good thing. Well, there we go. I was about to say, here's the good thing. I don't know what's in that bottle, and that's wonderful for me because they're all being quite disgusted by it. But is that a breast pump? Because that's something. Oh, okay. Is it fake? I don't know. She just squirted all over the... You know, there are some times that I just see a clip and I'm like, oh, I'm going to move on. You know what? I addressed it more than I wanted to, and I'm going to leave myself with unanswered questions because my mind prefers it that way.
Come, Daddy, go! What are you doing?
What it...
Touching that. Go.
The idea of Teletubbies moaning while rubbing their antennas is just the worst thing. I mean, Teletubbies are terrifying enough. Why do you have to make them so creepy? Well, they're already creepy. Why do you have to make them sexual? That's worse. This is a very wet, sweaty man. Is this meant to be caught? Why did I say sweaty and wet? Is he just wet?
Come on in. No. Bring it in. Don't. We did it.
That would be so uncomfortable.
So hard.
We did it.
Give him a hug.
The jury's just like, wow, his own defendant won't hug him? This guy's clearly guilty. Oh my God. I was like, why is Ian in a red wig? He's meant to be Judge Judy. Judge Judy? Got short orange hair, right? Yeah.
I don't know.
Judge Ian Judy. Why did I give him the last name of her first name? Wouldn't it be more like Judge Judy Hecox, right?
My name is Judge.
You sort of boxed yourself in there, didn't you?
He's going to the witness stand? Damn, I lost the case because of this.
Let's get out of here. I'm a full Nelson.
Everybody's just dipping.
All right, he's calm.
All right. Sleeper choke.
Yeah, I calmed him down with a nice little cuddle from behind. There's nothing that calms down an angry man covered in water and or sweat more than just being cuddled from behind. The nipple patches, man. They're not even, they're just band-aids. Everyone's always shirtless or talking about butts, dicks, or taking stuff in their butts or mouths.
I heard somebody likes feet.
Oh no, that's...
Is that gonna be you?
Okay, well, they're just trying to make them laugh, I understand. Yo, I did not know they did a crossover with Dan Schneider. That's crazy. Oh my God. Is that too bad? I've just been watching Victorious and all I've seen is feet, man. And I'm sick of it. Give me less feet, as in the things I'm watching. I'm happy with having 2. Oh, great, we got a close. It's not even his foot. Hold on, he's like got his foot in some kind of foot slipper. I can't tell if that's better or worse, or if I love it or hate it. I both it at the same time.
That's Ethan. I thought so.
Like from, like
Yeah,
Unisana?
yeah, I thought that was Ethan.
Oh, well then that tracks. That makes so much more sense. Like, I was like, this premise does feel a bit out of pocket for them, but no, it feels very on brand for him. This makes a lot of sense. He's stroking it too, dude. Oh my God.
My butthole, and then in parentheses, mukbang.
Do I need a butthole counter? Do I need an ass counter? Is that what's happening? Because we're still just getting more butt stuff. Mukbang, like damn. Ooh, I'm gonna develop. Got me a big meal with that butthole, I guess.
Not only do we share a cock, we share a collective mind.
That's true.
Is there any sort of double meaning there? Are they talking about a rooster, or are they just talking about the fact that they're so similar that, oh, we're just the same person. We're so close, we share a penis. Ours or someone else's?
Oh, I'm gonna
No, that
Brother.
just is my vagina.
That's kind of what I said, not mine, obviously, but when I was talking about it in the Smash or Pass video, yeah, look at it. And you might think that the clips before might acclimatize me to this, but not really. Like, he's just shouting, oh, I'm gonna come, and then we immediately cut to a butthole mukbang. Which, like, yeah, they're both pretty out there clips, but I mean, they're very different in the way they're out there, you know? This is just a guy being weird. The other one makes me visualize a lot. You know, a lot's happening up here, a lot that I don't like.
I'm going to assassinate the president.
Okay, hell yeah.
I'm Anita, sentimental, man or woman, to eat my ass.
Join the mukbang, I guess. What the f else is there to say? It's more butts. Add it to the asshole charcuterie. Don't worry about it.
I'm saying your naked body and my naked body slapping together like this. We would play this game where we would bounce across all the walls with all of our power. Your buff body, my buff body. And we would slap together, and then we'd hit the other walls. And with such force, we would leave craters all over the ceilings, the floors, the walls.
Is that clip meant to be weird or something? Because, I don't know. I don't see it. That was exactly how my parents told me sex worked. Is that wrong? Am I not meant, is it not just like, while flying across opposite sides of the room and slamming into each other? I mean, I've never left craters. But maybe that's just because I set my entire bedroom up with bouncy house material so that I would never do that. You know, you gotta plan ahead. What the f am I talking about? I hate that I say this shit, man. You know what? I'm gonna leave this with a bit of positivity. His nails, slay. He looks good with them, actually. You know what? Making me want to get nails like that. That's my little bit of positivity to save my poor little brain. Little brain? I just call myself stupid.
Oh, I got something. Oh, oh my God.
Bro, they get so weird. Oh, that's cute. Don't motorboat the fish hook.
Oh my God. Look at that tongue. Marry me, honey, marry me. There is a God.
This feels like I'm watching SNL, but weirder, if possible. And for a second there, I was lulled into a false sense of security because I was like, oh, this is just gonna be a silly, wacky clip. And yeah, they're being really weird, but it's not gonna get sexual. And then she's like, look at that tongue. There is a God because of that fishy tongue. Sailors be like, don't look at me like that.
Marry me, honey, marry me.
Southern accent too, it makes it, oh God. No, not more of this.
Daddy needs juice.
I can't tell if he said daddy or gimme.
Gimme. Daddy needs juice.
He said both. Gimme, daddy needs juice. I hate to break it to you. That does not look like juice. It looks like... I don't fucking know what that is, man. Oh, ew, look at his glass. This is after he did all the smashing and throwing and drinking. Oh, there is so much I hate about this, you know, and I would live a happy life if I never saw it again. And I swear to God, if this person brings it back in this compilation before the end, I might just pass away.
I've got pockets full of sex pills.
You want to pay me
And I'll take them and
$3,000?
I'll be hard as oak.
I mean, I saw that it was... Initially, I thought that that was meant to be Rick from Rick and Morty. And then I saw the Ash and I was like, oh, clearly it's meant to be Professor Oak. You know, if there was one thing that I never wanted to think about in my entire life, it was Professor Oak with an erection. And now that's been ruined. Thanks, Smosh. I really appreciate it. Sorry, Ruby. Now you have to think. The face! She's like tuning in and out. She's like on her phone and she just looks up and listens at the worst possible parts when I'm just talking about Professor Oak's raging wood. And honestly, it's kind of worse that he was talking about it after taking pills. Like, look at that pile. You know, Professor Oak's gonna be going for days and I don't want it. Keep it away from me. Why are you laughing? This is horrible.
Shane is Professor Oak is really funny.
Yeah, Shane is just... I feel like I'm learning that Shane is the weirdest one of them. Although, no, it was Ian that talked about butthole mukbangs, although I guess that was just like a prompt, so maybe he didn't write it, but I'm gonna choose to assume he did.
Yum.
I can't handle it. I could have a counter for so many different words, and I don't think there's really ever been a point in which jizz has been mentioned multiple times in the same video on my channel. Maybe. It actually sounds like something that might have happened. That sounds like me and the stuff I watch, but why was it worse that he said it like that? I'd rather him just say it normally, not with that voice, because it gives me nightmares, as does a lot of what's going on in this frame.
Yum.
Man, he wound that up.
Someone Someone please peg my anal canal.
Every clip? Just about every clip. I think that the person who got this compilation together was like, can we just make a Smosh talking about butt stuff video? Because like now they're just like, oh, won't someone peg my anal canal? Oh God, what I really want is my anal canal filled via pegging. And that's the stuff that they're just singing about and saying on, and then they make me say it. I'm talking about, I say this publicly. He's just got a drink. Damien's just sitting here listening to this like, yeah!
My anal canal again.
He's just trying not to die. Well, I mean, he's dead already in the coffin. This is his funeral. You know that moment where you're dead, you're lying in your coffin, and your friends are so funny singing about having their anal canals pegged that you just die again of laughter. It kills you. He's surely gonna break.
Someone please peg my anal canal.
Damn, they've got so much soul in that.
Someone please peg.
She's just jamming it. Oh, why is she feeling herself like that?
Canal.
Some people are getting a little too much into this. Not the height that the... You know, we gotta just bring it down. Sorry, this has been a bit too silly. We gotta bring it down. Be serious, okay? Tone it down. Quit that silliness. Let's sing seriously, okay? Will someone please peg my anal canal? It's been too lonely for too long. Don't blame me. Blame them, okay? He does it well. Too well.
My anal canal.
Thanks for watching. The last thing I want to do before wrapping up this video is solve the mystery, okay? Because you know what? I feel a little bit guilty. I just threw the blame onto Ian, and I have a feeling it might not be his fault. I want to decode... Oh, what a sentence. I want to decode the butthole mukbang. Cool. I said that. So they're playing a game. I have no idea what... Never mind, I do, because it's down here in the chapters. Thank you. We finally played the Eye of the board game. Okay, so it's, well, I was gonna say it's Jack's Film's fault, but it's Jack's Film's audience's fault, because I'm assuming it got content from them. Clickbait, my ex just texted me, my butthole mukbang. What a great video title. So I think, given that, I can definitively say it wasn't Ian's fault. Well, yes, he didn't come up with this, I assume, but maybe it is kind of his fault because he included it in the video, he spoke it, he said it. Oh, now I'm just actually exposing my inner hypocrite because I could say that about everything I've said and watched and done, maybe ever, not just in this video, but across my whole channel. Because I could have just not included this, but hey, someone gives you a butthole mukbang clip and what, you're gonna say no? You're gonna turn that away? That was such an enthusiastic headshake. I love that attitude. So realistically, when one gets given a butthole mukbang clip, one can't say no, one must include it in the video. So while maybe it is Ian's fault, he is responsible and culpable for the butthole mukbang, I can't blame him. I did the same thing. Isn't that nice? What a nice note to end on. I get you, Ian. I understand, all right? And I've said the phrase butthole, mukbang, and butthole too many times. I've talked about ass and booty. I have, but I've been responding. It's not my fault. Don't at me. Don't come at me, okay? And oh God, now that I can't say that phrase because they've said come twice in this video. So it feels different and it feels weird. Do y'all want me to start doing mukbang videos and can I please not do them on buttholes? That's all I have to ask, okay? I'm panicking. I don't know how to end this video. So, yep. Thanks for watching. Despite the things I've said, despite the things I watch, I'm glad you're here. You're here for emotional support in my horrific mukbang journey. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I really appreciate you being here and I'll see you next time. Hopefully with a lower count of ass. Or a higher one. Ass. And regret.